This is Bolivia, a country found in South America. It covers an area of some 1.1 million kilometers squared, making it the 27th largest country on Earth. An interesting fact about this country is that it ranks as having the 19th largest navy on the planet in terms of total amount of warships. However, there is an elephant in the room. Have you noticed it? The country is landlocked, which means it does not have direct access to the world's seas and oceans. The country was once connected to the Pacific, but lost its access as a result of losing its war with Peru and Chile, therefore leading it to becoming a landlocked country as is known today. So with around 173 warships, Bolivia actually has in this regard the second largest navy fleet in South America and the third largest in the whole of Latin America. For reference, China has the most with around 730. The US has some 484. And France has 126. But why on earth does it have such a large navy, and where did they operate, given that it's a landlocked country? Well, Bolivia's navy operates on what is known as brown water. This is bodies of water, such as lakes and rivers, where many battles around the world have taken place. The country's 5,000 or so navy personnel operates and navigates wherever they can. This is through the country's Amazonian rivers and Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is South America's largest lake at over 8,000 kilometers squared. It is an important body of water that Bolivia shares with Peru. So you might be thinking, what on earth did Bolivians' navy personnel and ships actually do? They are not at war with any of their neighbors. Well, as just mentioned, the navy operates throughout the many rivers that are connected to the country in what is known as brown water. Here they fight against drug traffickers, deliver medical supplies and respond to disasters, and generally provide support wherever they can. Bolivia's navy also still exists, as the country is still to this day fighting to have its access to the oceans reinstated. Currently, the country must pass through Chilean territory and ports to access the ocean. In fact, around 2/3 of its entire trade goes through this corridor, simply by still existing. The country's navy shows its will and determination to essentially never give up seeking what it once had. The country complains that the lack of access to the ocean severely impacts its economy and people. In 2013, Bolivia actually took this case to the International Court of Justice, hoping for an agreement with Chile, to which it was unsuccessful. However, Bolivia isn't the only landlocked country on Earth that has a navy. There are actually around 10. Although these 10 countries are landlocked, it makes sense for all of them to still have a navy. For example, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan and Uganda are all found near important bodies of water, the Caspian Sea for the former two, and Lake Victoria for Uganda. Laos, another landlocked country, then has the Mekong River running through it, a very large and important river that runs for nearly 5,000 kilometers through Asia. So that is why Bolivia and other landlocked countries still have a navy. Brown water operations are very important and provide defense for both internal and external conflicts. As always, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting geography content.